And welcome to Fluor Field, the site of South Carolina Clemson, Game 2 today. On a snowy, cold, rainy day. The temperatures are cold right now. I'm about to freeze. My cohort today, Alan Knight, about to freeze though. But after about a 50-minute delay today, we were with the rain and the snow sitting there. We were able to get the game in.
Yeah, we were, and it was quite exciting. Clemson came out and got their bats warmed up against Colby Holmes, got a couple of hits on him, and then late in the game, L.B. Danzler and Sherratt come in and hit back-to-back home runs. Tried to make it an interesting game there in that late inning.
The game today, Carolina bats were about as cold as the weather early in the game, and give Clemson credit that they came out today. Colby Holmes gave up 8 hits and 4 2/3 innings, the most hits he's given up this year, though. But again, Clemson swung the bat well after only getting 2 hits last night. Came out, swung it. But the key to today's game was the Clemson Tigers were able to get key hits with runners in scoring position, whereas early in the game, South Carolina had base runners in scoring position and could not get the big hit the entire game. That's the difference in the game.
It sure is. And like Coach Holbrook said, he's still working on the lineup, still trying to figure out what kind of chemistry he wants to get with this team. He said this team now will look a whole lot different in May. So we got a lot of interesting baseball coming ahead of us.
I like what he said, too, was because there's some batters, the averages are not very good, and he said he feels like some of the guys are off, or basically, as Coach Tony would say, having a pity party or feeling sorry for themselves because they're not swinging the bats well, and we're not aggressive today. He did not like the way his team was not aggressive, going out and attacking the ball, trying to hit the ball there, though. But again, South Carolina came back, made it interesting at the end, but the run in the top of the ninth for Clemson, the insurance run, was really a big key and really seemed to take the win out of the Gamecocks' sail going to the bottom of the ninth.
And their closer for Clemson tonight really was getting the ball into the zone and keeping South Carolina off their kilter again, just like with their starting freshman pitcher. Just kept all the South Carolina batters off their hits tonight.
Again, your final score today was Clemson 6, South Carolina 3. The Gamecocks fall to 7-2 on the year, while Clemson goes to 6-3. But I think one of the big stories of today's game was Adam Westmoreland. This is a senior pitcher for the Gamecocks that as a freshman had some big ball games, experienced some arm injuries, was out for a while with that, though. But this is probably one of his best performances of his career, that he came in middle relief, pitched the rest of the game, and was very effective out there today. And Coach Chad Holbrook said he would get the opportunity to pitch some more, possibly not trying to hold the score, but with a lead in middle relief.
Yeah, so things are looking good. Great game today. Both teams kept it excited, kept us a little bit warm, trying to keep the adrenaline going because it's been chilly today.
It has been a cold one. Well, we got Game 3 tomorrow. The Gamecocks will return back home to Carolina Stadium. They'll have Adam Belcher on the mound for them. I'm not sure who Clemson is pitching for them tomorrow, though. But this is a key game. You know, both coaches, and I know that Coach Holbrook kind of wanted to play it down, that it's not going to be a make-or-break game for either team tomorrow, though. But this is a really important game as far as South Carolina pretty much has owned Clemson in baseball over the past few years. If Clemson could win the series, this might be a big momentum getter for their program.
Yes, it will. And if Clemson rides the momentum from today, we'll just have to see what happens. The good thing about it is, going back to Columbia, South Carolina will have the home advantage, so that could make or break this series.
The Gamecocks were able to get 7 hits today. They were led in hitting by Dante Rosenberg, who did the catching today with 2 hits. Again, that we had back-to-back home runs for the Gamecocks. Danzler hit his 4th home run of the year and continues to bat over 500 for the season, but he's got to have some help from some of these other guys that right now are not getting the job done at the plate for the Gamecocks.
That's right, and like Coach Holbrook said, he's still looking at some lineup changes. He said the lineup today will not look like the lineup in May.
If you've never been to Fluor Field before, this is Little Fenway Park. And I tell you what, today's weather felt like Fenway Park in Boston. As you can see the clouds in the background tonight under the little green monster here, though. It's been a cold game, though. But what do you anticipate from tomorrow? Again, who's got momentum going to the game? Will South Carolina, bounce back tomorrow after a loss today? They've got Belcher on the mound, who's a senior, though. But does Clemson win the game after today's win? Do they have momentum? Who do you see having momentum going into tomorrow?
Clemson's got the momentum with the win today, but South Carolina has home field advantage, which makes a big difference in the game. Whoever wins gets the W.
Should be a sunny day tomorrow in the 50s. Coach Chad Hallbrook said it would be a regional, like an NCAA regional type setting tomorrow as the wind picks up again right here, though. But should be a good one tomorrow. We will not be attending that game tomorrow, though, but we will be back with South Carolina baseball throughout the year, and hopefully we'll get a chance to come back to Fluor Field again when the Gamecocks take on the Furman Paladins here on April the 4th.
And I hope it'll be a whole lot warmer.
Hopefully it will be shorts instead of me wearing my overcoat, hat, glasses, and everything like that, though. He's Alan Knight. I'm the coach, Dick Cox. We are reporting for Cox Sports Broadcasting and for Jock and Roll FM. Thank you for tuning in today.